Hi everyone, my name is Jillian, this is my channel, and today I'm going to talk about something that I have just kind of started to realize, which is that I am not that ugly, and also just the general experience of being suddenly seen as pretty. So basically, recently I've been starting to get a lot of compliments, a lot of people have been calling me pretty and blah blah blah, and of course I really appreciate it, but I have never viewed myself that way. I have always been very insecure. And just, I've always hated the way I look, like, so much. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I've always hated the way I look. And I actually already talked about this in another video. I think it was like, but what if I was prettier or something? And I feel like I made a lot of good points in that video. But looking back on it, I feel like now that I, even just, it's only been like a couple months, maybe like half a year or something. Like, not that much time has passed. I feel like I have grown so much since that last video, especially in terms of self-esteem and confidence, because I definitely have started to realize something crazy, which is that I was actually not really that ugly in the first place, and that I was projecting my insecurities and my delusional thinking onto the world around me and onto the people that I thought hated me. Does that make sense? Like, I'll explain. So basically, when I was younger, I used to get bullied. But I feel like one thing I took away from that was that I was really ugly. And looking back, I don't feel like anyone was really saying that about me. I feel like I was so insecure and I was so delusional, and I'm not saying delusional lightly, like I was really genuinely delusional, like I had bipolar. Let me just put that out there. I'm not saying that in some kind of quirky way. But I was so delusional that I really genuinely thought everyone else was thinking the things that I was thinking. And because I thought that everyone else was thinking the things that I was thinking, it kind of internalized in some odd way, which is crazy to say because it was like an internal thing that I made external that became internal again. Does that make sense? I don't know if this is really making sense. But yeah, I always kind of thought that just like everyone thought I was ugly. And now that more people have been complimenting me, I've kind of realized that that's not really true, and that people don't really think that I'm ugly, which for me was like a crazy revelation. Like, I was like, what do you mean? Like, to me it was like, is this just like how everyone thinks? Like, it's just like the common consensus that everyone has is that I'm like actually pretty? Like, that's weird to me, right? But I guess it is. And obviously, like, beauty is subjective. Like, I know not everyone thinks that I'm pretty, but like, and by the way, disclaimer, I'm not saying that like I'm the prettiest person alive or like I'm model material. Like, I don't really think that, but I think that other people think that I'm pretty, and I really appreciate that, obviously. But yeah, just like seeing people call me like pretty, and people that I think are pretty, like drop dead gorgeous, calling me pretty, is such an experience. It's actually like insane to me, because like I just never have viewed myself that way. But to go from being very insecure and very delusional to being called pretty is such an odd experience. Like, I don't know. And like I said, like I've been saying, I feel like I was kind of projecting my insecurity onto the world. And I feel like in my head, I was making it seem like everyone else was viewing me as ugly, when in reality that wasn't true. That was me viewing myself as ugly. Does this make sense? Like, I feel like I'm not explaining it very well. But yeah, it was like crazy to kind of like realize that that's just not what a lot of people are thinking. Because like, I was so deep down that delusional rabbit hole of like, everyone thinks that I'm ugly. And to kind of like break that down and let it go in a sense, it's been really hard, and it's such a process, but it's also been so like eye-opening. Like, I can't say that enough. Like, I can't believe that this is how people think of me, and it's so amazing to know people do think of me this way, right? But like, I just never thought that would be the case. Like, I never expected that. So yeah, like, I am so beyond like grateful in a way that people view me that way. I don't know like if I'm making a lot of sense right now, but I just feel like it's been crazy hearing people say that I'm beautiful, and like hearing people say like they don't like understand why I think that I'm not beautiful. I mean, trust me, it's great. Like, I'm really happy that people think that, but it's so bizarre, it's so like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? And it's crazy. Like, I really appreciate it, but it's just crazy to hear. Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I know this is kind of like an abrupt outro, but I think that's everything that I want to say. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope this helped at all in any way. I hope that maybe this can help you understand that maybe you're not so ugly. And like I said, beauty is subjective. So you are beautiful. You just have to find the right people to tell you that, right? Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and bye-bye.